Hey guys, Laura Carter with the Living in Austin channel. Today I am here in Kyle, Texas, which sits just to the south of Austin, and I want to show you everything that this little community has to offer. So before I get started, be sure and like and subscribe to learn all what it's like to live in and around Austin, Texas. You might be wondering, where exactly is Kyle, Texas? And so as you can see on the map here, we have Austin in the center. And directly south of Austin is where Kyle is. So it is a straight shot right down Highway 35. We are going to map it here, and you can see that it is just a little over 20 miles from downtown Austin to the center of Kyle. Right now, it is late at night, and there is not a lot of traffic. And so you can see that it will only take you about 25 minutes to go from downtown Austin to Kyle. That number will change significantly when there is traffic. Now, this next map, I did calculations at about 9:20 on a Friday morning. So you can see going from downtown Austin to Kyle, it's actually a minute less than what it did the other night. But if you flip it the other direction, going from Kyle to downtown Austin, it's going to take you about 5 or 6 minutes longer. And they also give you the option to take the frontage roads, which are the roads that run alongside it. And if you live on the west side of Kyle, you have the option to take 1626 up to Loop 1 or Mopac. So you've got some other routes. And if you live on the east side of Kyle, you can also jump on over to Highway 21 and go up that way over to the toll road, which is 130 up north. So you have some alternative routes to get north if 35 is a parking lot, which it often can be. If you've got questions about Kyle or any other city around Austin, give me a call, text, or email, and I'd be happy to answer those. Now, let me show you everything Kyle has to offer. Right now, I am standing in Kyle's downtown park. They recently added a playground, which you can see behind me there. And back over this way, there is an activity center. In the winter time, or the holiday time, this place is decorated very cutely with actually a controversial tree decoration. A lot of people had a lot of opinions about this tree, and they were not shy about sharing them on social media. This is what the tree looks like when it's lit up at night, which I personally think is very pretty. I couldn't find the original post when this tree first went up, but here's one from when it got knocked down in the wind and all the things people had to say about it. This is what it looks like in the daytime. This was from the Haze Free Press Facebook page. It was a post from when the tree got blown over by strong winds in December of 2020. There were 110 comments on this post and 90 shares. And people had a lot to say. The tree cost about $60,000. So people said, you think it should be secured properly? The money on the tree would have been better spent on infrastructure or the 400-page sidewalk master plan. But oh well, gold Christmas trees. What happened to the old one? As hideous as it was, everyone needs to stop being Ebenezer Scrooge about it. The children loved it. Stop sucking the joy out of Christmas and let people enjoy things. Even the wind agrees the tree was ugly. Bring back the old tree. Okay, now we can get back to helpful information about Kyle. You can see one of our lovely restaurants called the Texas Pie Company. Every Labor Day weekend, Kyle is also home to the Pie in the Sky Hot Air Balloon Festival. You can find pie eating contests, pie baking, tethered balloon rides, and just a cool display of lots of hot air balloons. This takes place at Lake Kyle Park, which I will be highlighting later in the video. So who lives in Kyle? According to the City of Kyle Economic Development website, Kyle is the nation's third fastest growing city with a population of over 50,000 and is poised to be the largest city in Hays County. San Marcos currently holds that title, though. The population multiplied 7 times over since the 2000 census, going from only 5,000 citizens to over 56,500 in 2023. Kyle still, although holds a small town value system, but it is growing rapidly with businesses and economic development. Some of Kyle's economic development can be seen here in this image of the Dry River District, courtesy of Endeavor Real Estate Group's website. This area is anchored by Costco, Home Depot, and Evo Entertainment Systems, which is a movie theater and arcade, as well as many restaurants and other businesses. Kyle Crossing is another huge area of development, which has a Walmart, Target, Lowe's, a hospital, HEB Plus, which is the best grocery store ever, in case you've never been to one. And then we also have the Amberwood development coming soon, which you can see is across the highway from the Dry River District. Here you can see a list of restaurants that are coming soon to Kyle, such as Rudy's Barbecue, a Waffle House, and Nothing Bundt Cakes. Kyle is also getting their second Chick-fil-A location. And here are some new businesses coming soon to Kyle, such as the Sprouts Farmers Market, Children's Lighthouse, which is a daycare, and Builder's First Source. The median age in Kyle is 31, and Kyle is projected to grow by about 2,200 citizens in 2024. Here you can see the population diversity breakdown by race, as well as the median household income and median home value. Now, how does that median home value compare to the rest of the Austin area? Well, it's about $170,000 less than the median home value in the city of Austin, and about $75,000 less than the median home value in the general Austin area. So you definitely get a lot more house for your money in Kyle. Because Kyle was founded in 1880, there are multiple opportunities for you to own a historic home on a large lot close to downtown Center Street. If you live in one of these homes, you'll be close to the Kyle Public Library. Behind me, you will see the Kyle Public Library, and this building opened in 2012. It replaced the original public library that opened in 1963. And this building, when it opened, Kyle only had a population of 28,000. However, since then, Kyle has almost doubled the population. So I am guessing that in the near future, this building will get expanded as well. One of Kyle's most popular neighborhoods is the Plum Creek neighborhood. It sits just north of downtown and on the west side of 35. So there is the downtown. If you go just a little bit north in this area where I am circling, this is the Plum Creek area. It has so many amenities for the residents there. There is an on-site elementary school. There is a dog park. There is a 30-acre lake. There is a community center, two neighborhood pools, as well as parks and hike and bike trails. These homes in this neighborhood are also different than you will find in a lot of other neighborhoods. The development started in 1999. So you have the amenities of homes that were not built in 1880, but there is a lot more charm to these homes than some of the newer communities. They were built with front porches. There are tree-lined streets. Another thing that is unique is that they mostly have rear entry garages. So you don't see the garage at the front of the house. Instead, you see those beautiful front porches. In addition to single family homes, the Plum Creek area also has several townhomes, and there are apartment complexes as well. So you can always live in an apartment if you're not ready to buy a house, and see how you like the area if you're coming here from out of state. If you like the Plum Creek area and you are interested in having solar panels, you are in luck. There is a neighborhood called Plum Creek North that the entire development, every home in it has solar panels included. Going just a little bit to the west of the Plum Creek neighborhood, now we can check out the neighborhood of Anthem. So if you look on the map here, there's downtown Kyle. Just a little bit north of that, we were looking at Plum Creek. And if you go just a little bit further west, a little bit further north, but mostly to the west, up FM 150, that is where you will find Anthem. Anthem is a master plan community that, when it is complete, will have about 1,500 homes. And as you can see here, there are multiple builders throughout the neighborhood. Perry Homes is there, but on the way out, we also have Brightland, Scott Felder, Ashton Woods, Newmark, and coming soon will be Landsea Homes. And as new phases come in, new builders come in and out as well. As we drive through the neighborhood here, you can see that because there are different builders, there is going to be a mix of lots of different floor plan options, 1-story, 2-story, brick, stucco. You have lots of options when it comes to the kind of home that you want. There will be inventory homes ready to go from each of these builders, as well as to be built options. So you really have
everything you could want in this neighborhood. Now, because it is a master plan community that is going to have 1,500 homes total when it is built, you are going to still have a lot of construction going on for the next couple of years. This is towards further back in the neighborhood with where Ashton Woods and Newmark are. And as you can see, there is lots of construction, still lots of open spaces available. So while you get a brand new, amazing home, you also have to think about that there will be continued construction for a while. Here you see the building of the new on-site elementary that is supposed to open in fall of 2024. When you live in Kyle, you are part of the Hayes Consolidated Independent School District, and this will be the 16th elementary school that Hayes will be opening. Here shows that Land C will be coming soon. And as you go through this back part of the neighborhood, you can see so many native trees still there. So you don't feel like you're in just another neighborhood because they have left so much of the native space open. With a master plan community, one of the things residents expect are amazing amenities, and Anthem does not disappoint in that area. Check out this video from anthemtexas.com that shows a flyover of their amenity center. You've got parks, playgrounds, basketball courts, of course, a pool. There is even a community garden, a fruit orchard, and so many more things to check out in this amenity center. Let's check out another neighborhood in Kyle. This one sits just south of downtown Kyle, also on the west side of 35, and this is the Paramount community. Paramount offers several different home builders, and they have both inventory and to be built homes. Castle Rock, Brightland, Pacesetter, and Chesmar are all building there. Each of these builders has a different style of home. You can see these by Brightland are more of the stone and brick look, but some of the other builders have more of the farmhouse look with the hardy plank siding. Some with also have brick and stone detail added as well. So if you really like this area, but you are also looking for a particular style of home, you can likely find it with one of the builders here. Now, this neighborhood has low HOA fees, but that is also because it does not have the same amenities that other neighborhoods have. It doesn't have a pool, but it does have a park. If you have kids and you are moving to Kyle, then you're going to want to know about the school district. Kyle is part of the Hayes Consolidated Independent School District. And within Kyle, there are 6 elementary schools, 3 middle schools, and 1 high school. However, there is an additional middle school and an additional high school that, even though they technically have a Buda address, if you see them on a map, you'll see that they are really basically in Kyle. The elementary school that sits just 2 blocks north of downtown Kyle is Kyle Elementary School. It originally opened in 1939 as Kyle Independent School District. And as the area grew and it incorporated into Hayes Consolidated Independent School District, it was Kyle High School and now is Kyle Elementary School. Earlier in the video, I mentioned Lake Kyle Park, and here it is. This is where the Pie in the Sky Festival takes place, along with lots of other upcoming events that you can check out on their little board here. This park has picnic tables, there are trails, of course, a playground, but watch out for the snakes. It is Texas.
Behind me on this very windy day is Lake Kyle. Lake Kyle is part of Lake Kyle Park, and it is a fully stocked catch and release pond. You can find sunfish, bluegill, catfish, and bass here. The park is open sunrise to sunset 7 days a week, so you can come out here and throw a line out and see what you might be able to find. Of course, since it's catch and release, you got to put it back though.
A tour of Kyle wouldn't be complete without a look at our new Heroes Memorial Park. If you like this mini tour of Kyle, Texas, don't forget to like and subscribe and check back each week for more videos. Any questions you have about what it's like to live in and around the Austin, Texas area, give me a call, send me a text, or shoot me an email, and I would be happy to answer them.